Hey, it's Brad here. I hope you're doing well and staying safe with all the insanity and craziness that's going on out there in the world right now. I wanted to give you an update on my live Forex robot accounts and let you know that I've come up with a new strategy for daily cash flow that's been working very well. And I'm going to show you verifiable proof of that here in a minute. In fact, last week my accounts generated a total of $2,000 in profits, and I'm up $2,100 for this week so far, which if you multiply that times 52 weeks, it equals $109,200 per year coming in passively.
Nice.
When I think of Forex robots, I look at them as silent partners. It's like having your own employee that never calls in sick, never complains, and never gets tired. It simply has one job, and that is to mine golden nuggets for you day in and day out. Now, there are a lot of people out there that are trading Forex from more of a long-term investment perspective for wealth building or to simply scalp a few bucks from the market here and there. But as I kind of briefly touched on, I use it as a vehicle to generate income and cash flow, and I withdraw my profits on a regular basis for that purpose. And the best part is that leveraging automated technology like this is recession-proof, and it's also pandemic-proof. It doesn't matter what's going on in the world. As long as the market's moving, there are plenty of opportunities to profit. Now, one of the things that I've come to realize over the last 14 years of testing all kinds of automated Forex trading systems, 57 of them to be exact, is that it's very rare to find an automated bot that can generate consistent passive profits for more than just a few months. And that's because the market is always changing. And even though Forex is the largest, most volatile market in the world, things have become even much more volatile since the start of COVID-19 and all the uncertainty that the pandemic has caused in every financial market in the world. And that brings me to another thing that I've learned about working with automated trading systems over the years, and that is you have to be willing to make changes based on new information. Because ultimately, no one can predict what's going to happen in the market. Some months, the market may be flat, and other times there may be a lot of volatility like we saw in mid-March, when fear and uncertainty rocked every single financial global market. So being that the market is constantly evolving, we've got to be willing to evolve with it and make tweaks and adjustments along the way as needed. And that's what I do with these particular bots that I use. Because the truth is, the Forex market, it's like a moving target. And because of that, you have to recognize that sometimes certain strategies or settings you're using may stop working the way they used to. The point I want to make here before I dive into some live results is that Forex robots, they're not a magic bullet. Speculative trading is inherently risky, and we do have the ability to customize the settings of the software to make it either more risky or less risky depending on your risk tolerance level. The more conservative you go, typically the more hands-off it becomes, and the more aggressive you go, the more hands-on it becomes. And when I say more hands-on, I'm talking about maybe investing an hour or so per week to manage the software, which is something that I can personally show you how to do. So let's look at some live account results. And I'm on MyFxBook, which is a third-party platform that allows you to link up your accounts and then share your account stats publicly. And the thing is, it's impossible to post fake results on MyFxBook, especially when you've got everything verified like I do, as you can see here. So everything you see here is 100% real and verifiable. And let me just put out a quick disclaimer that results are intended but never guaranteed. Trading involves risk and you can lose money. So only invest money that you can afford to lose. Now, I'm running my accounts more on the aggressive side, and I don't mind taking bigger risks to earn bigger potential rewards. And over the last few months, I've had some double-digit months. And this is a $2,000 account, and you can see that I have withdrawn almost $1,500 from this account. You can also see that it is a real account. And so I'm going to show you the next account. And this account I started on July 7th. It's a $5,000 account. And so you can see so far for the month of July, I'm up almost 26%. But again, profits are intended but not guaranteed. So I'm happy with whatever ends up happening at this point because it's been a great month so far. So that's the 5K account. And then the next account is a $1,000 account, just to show you what can happen on a smaller account. And you can see that since May 10th, this account is up 33%. Now, I did actually take off the month of June off of this account, and I didn't really have any activity with this account, so you can see that there was hardly any profit for the month of June, but already for the month of July, we're up almost 22%. Again, I run these more on the aggressive side than conservative side, but bigger the risk, the bigger the reward, right? The next account I want to show you, this is an $18,000 account, and this account was started on July 10th, and you can see so far that it is up almost 15% for the month. Now, another factor I want to show you that's really important is what's considered the profit factor, and this determines how profitable a trading system is. You always want to have something that's at least a profit factor of 2. So anything less than 2 is not very profitable long term. So that's really one of the things that you want to look for. And again, this is a live account. You can see that my track record is verified. Trading privileges are verified. It is a real account with Hugo's Way. And I am withdrawing profits on a regular basis. I just started withdrawing last week's profits. This week, you can see that this account has made almost $1,500 for the week. Now, this is one account. So that's that account. Next, I want to show you a friend's account. Now, this is a friend that he had another trading bot on his account prior to about the first week in July. Okay, so this is a $50,000 account. He did withdraw some profits already. The current bot, which is running on my accounts as well, I'm running the same bot on his account, and so far this month, his account is up almost 18%. And again, this one started trading, I believe it was somewhere around the 7th of July, somewhere around there. Now this week, his profits for the week, these are closed profits, is almost $3,600 for the week, which is equal to 6.5% on his account balance this week. So I just wanted to give you a quick overview of some take to the bank kind of results. And these are live account results, not demo results like a lot of promoters on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and Instagram are putting out there. Before I had my accounts linked to MyFxBook, I would have people reaching out to me saying, well, it's impossible to consistently get 10% a month on your money on autopilot, let alone 20 or even 30%. But as you can clearly see, it's real and it's very possible. As far as account minimums are concerned, you can get started with as little as $500, but $1,000 is actually better because it allows the bot to trade more currency pairs for you, and that increases your overall profit potential. So I would say that $1,000 is a great starting point, $500 bare minimum, preferably $2,000 to $3,000, then you can really maximize the amount of currency pairs that the bot can trade for you and ultimately maximize your profits. Now here's a fun quote that I've seen shared a bazillion times out there online, and although there's no proof that Albert Einstein actually said this when he was alive, there's an urban legend floating around that he once said, compound interest is the most powerful force in the universe. And whether or not he really said it doesn't matter. All you need to know is that if you don't understand it, then you're probably paying it to someone who does, or more specifically, to the bank, since most people either have high interest credit cards or they're paying interest on a home mortgage or a car or student loans. So if you're like most people, you're on the opposite end of compound interest, and it's being used against you from the banks and credit card companies so they can legally extract money from you. And what I'm proposing here is that we flip the script and use the concept of compound interest to your advantage. So here's a simple compounding calculator, and let's pretend that you're starting with $1,000 and you're getting 20% per month in profits. And we're doing that over a period of 12 months, and it's going to be compounded monthly. So let's calculate that. And again, results are intended but not guaranteed. But here's an illustration of what a $1,000 account could grow into over the next 12 months and how it breaks down. So at 20% per month, your $1,000 would grow into almost $9,000 in the first year. And let's see what would happen after year 2. So your $1,000 after 2 years would jump to almost $80,000. And I know it sounds crazy, but that's really the power of compounding your profits. Now, one thing that myself and a lot of my clients do is they withdraw their profits on a regular basis until they've withdrawn their seed capital. And then after they've withdrawn their seed capital and they're playing with the house money, then they can compound from that point forward and grow their account as long as they want, withdraw profits on a regular basis, or take those profits and increase the position size so that each new trade is a slightly larger trade as far as the position sizes. With that being said, I hope that my live account results have inspired you to think bigger about what's possible. And if you're serious about generating automated profits while you sleep, then I invite you to join UOPFX so you can start waking up to passive profits on a daily basis like myself and many other members are doing right now. And remember, when you join UOPFX through my link, you'll get access to my custom settings, the same settings that I'm using to generate the profits that I just showed you. And you're also going to get my one-on-one support and my white glove installation service where I'll set up everything for you from start to finish so you can simply get in the vehicle and enjoy the ride. And the beauty in all that is that you don't need to know anything about Forex trading because I take care of all the technical stuff behind the scenes for you. I'm actively engaged with all my customers. I'm really here to help and mentor you because at the end of the day, I want to see you win by harnessing the power of automated trading tools and the Forex market. If you have any questions, just reach out. Happy to help.